Hello Twitch and YouTube. We are playing Donkey Kong Country today and we are on the road to affiliate. Just need 18 more followers on Twitch to get there. Today we're playing some Donkey Kong Country. If anybody is from with me back in my old YouTube days, you'll remember my webcam aimed at TV setup, which was fantastic. And also, this is the story of Harambe. It's, in fact, the prologue to his time at the zoo before that fateful day. And of course, we need to take a look at Harambe's home and grab this one up. We see that Harambe once had a woman he loved. He had beautiful butterflies to keep him company, and he loved jumping on that tire. He also has a glorious banana hoard with... Where'd the bananas go? Whoever took our bananas is going to pay. It's been several years since I played this game, so I actually need to remember how to do this. But I know we're doing this. We gotta ride the barrel. Doesn't matter if we miss a few things, gotta ride it. Too much fun. Oh, halfway point, come on. Oh, this takes me back. And let's get that meaningless bonus stage, because why not? Why wouldn't we? It gives us more bananas to try to refill all those bananas that got stolen from Harambe. Now, along with Harambe is his little brother. Now, his little brother is not well known. But it was, in fact, his little brother that led to that fateful day when he saw a small child and knew that that small child looked just like his little brother. So here we are now, completing the first stage, on the road to Harambe's path to the zoo. Now Harambe's world looks a lot like ours. There's just a few more trees and jungle, and he didn't always have this shelter when he was out in the rain. Sometimes he had to go out into the cold, dark night in order to gather more food and bananas for both him and his little brother. Feels weird not being in DKC2 where I can just hop on the back. And we're gonna miss a lot of secrets, like the one that was down that way earlier. Oh, that's a bonus stage. We're gonna go back for it and fail. I can't remember where the warps are in each level. I know the first, like, 2 worlds have warps. On the upside, we get one more rhinoceros. One more golden Ramby. Ooh. That's not where that was. We have to find that. It's a little bit of a blind jump. Oop, right. Well, we'll at least get to see Ramby's bonus stage faster than anyone else's. So I don't actually know if the giant golden Ramby statue is just a bonus to a multiplier on what you got, or if it's worth just like a free 200, or quite what exactly. But we've got 300, and we're going to go get the bonus, assuming we don't run out of time. which we might. These clock is ticking down. It's ticking down too fast, guys. We didn't make it. Hey, Nebros. I would tell everyone in chat to give you some props for all this sexy artwork we have going on. But for some reason, people are missing from chat right now. I don't know where they are. Jax is supposed to be here. Durf is being a punk. Game is still watching Sky get drunk on his stream. But thank you so much for the sexy artwork of Sparkbot that makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I still don't know where this bonus barrel is supposed to... Okay, it's there. As I was just saying a second ago, I haven't played the original Donkey Kong Country in so long. I'm pretty sure the last time I played the Donkey Kong Country game was on my YouTube channel. And that was DKC2 when it was webcam aimed at TV. Which is not a pretty thing to see. Not at all. It's still there, though, for everyone's viewing pleasure. Okay, so it should be this one? Good. Ooh. Good thing that didn't kill me. Oh, we missed the letter. Oh, we got the tire. What up, Leaf? I am doing well. I can't kill this guy as Diddy, can I? Or yes, I can. I just gotta get him before he gets me. Okay. Oh, dang it. Do I need to get up on here? Is that how I get this? And our second Golden Winky. So how are you doing today, Leaf? Need to remember these controls and what I'm able to do and not do. Sadly, I missed the N. What a shame. Oh, that's just bananas? That would have been like a 3-up in DKC 2 or 3. Got dinner in the crock pot and the boy's taking his nap. Now, true to this stream, this is in fact Harambe's grandfather, who was still alive prior to his time at the zoo. Harambe learned everything he knows from his sadly deceased grandfather. Now, Leaf, I assume that you know the rules. This is a Harambe stream, and certain things need to come out for Harambe. Now, whether I myself am respecting this idea, well, one can only wonder. Oh, dang it, that was a bonus area too. Oh, no, I can go back to it. I'm amazed at how many of these bonus areas I still remember for not actually... Or I guess I own this game on GBA. And on the way I'm playing it, obviously. Still surprising, though. It's the one I don't have on SNES. Glad that you're supporting our boy Harambe. Oh, dang it. Let's go ahead and get Harambe's little brother back. I gave you the Harambe joke while you were drinking, Nebros. Perfect. Dang it. Ooh. And of course Harambe's little brother is gonna bring him back. Because Harambe... Oh, stupid snakes got our barrel. Is there another barrel for me to get somewhere? Probably not. Alas, that bonus stage will go unseen. Unless I can find a barrel through... Ooh. Our first golden on guard. Oh, there were no more barrels. Upside, we finally got our first full set of Kong letters. Now, fun fact about Harambe, he was actually a swimmer in the Gorilla Olympics. Hello, Jax, and welcome to Harambe Kong Country, where we are telling the story of Harambe before that fateful day at the zoo. before the unfortunate and tragic event happened that plunged the world into the despair that has followed ever since. Harambe lives on in our hearts and minds. That is true. Absolutely, Nebros. Harambe was most certainly the glue, keeping the darkness at bay. There's been some speculation that Harambe was actually holding an eldritch horror at bay, and that is the reason why everything has gone so awry since his death. Unfortunately, as part of the cover-up following his death, all evidence surrounding Harambe's true mission has been lost. Ooh. Get back here. Ooh. Oh, right, that was a hidden area. See, that was an intentional getting hit, right? I told her I don't need to hold down run in this level. Ooh. Octopus tried to get me. Now, Harambe also had a cool cousin named Funky Harambe, who ran an illegal airline through Harambe's jungle. I think we're just going to skip this level. I don't actually remember where this spits me out. This is just the end of the stage, right? Oh, cut like 2/3 of it off. It's not an illegal airline, they just don't pay their taxes. That is possible. Oh no, we missed the barrel and got a secret stage instead. How sad. Oh, that's still only the halfway mark? See, now I'm just curious what the first half of this stage was. I probably haven't played the first half of this stage since I was a kid. Oh, right, I need the... Okay, first off, kill you. Okay, I think if I set down a TNT barrel, it'll go off. So I need to be careful about that. Okay, the left one is the one I wanted, dang it. Oh well. We've got ourselves the letter N. Now, Harambe was an advocate for children's spelling and reading. He thought it was very important that every growing chimp learn how to read and spell their own name and even choose their own name. You know, some have wondered whether the zoo gave Harambe his name or if they knew that that was his name. And in fact, he did choose it himself. Ooh. We didn't see that. Suppose we could always... I'm not sure if I'm getting input lag or if I just genuinely suck. It could be either one. Really could. Or it could also be just the fact that this is Donkey Kong Country 1. I'm not really sure. On the upside, it means that we get the bonus on-guard stage. Okay, let's go and see how this works precisely. Oh, wait, no, this is the wrong one. It's the one down? Oop. Okay, that was like 100. Oop. Just listen to this nice, peaceful music. So you actually feel like you're there in the jungle with Harambe. It's just such a peaceful feeling to know what he was taken away from when he was enslaved at the zoo. Or, as some others have claimed, when he willingly surrendered himself to the authorities and entered captivity. Although we may never know Harambe's true motivation, his legacy lives on, and he has inspired countless people all across the country, just like you and me. See, Harambe was so good that he could pound down on a tree and make bananas appear. Some might even say he was a god among Kongs. Now, of course, I mentioned earlier Harambe's girlfriend, Candy Harambe. And we should just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Harambe was no discriminator. He loved himself some tall girls. Now we may be on to where some of Harambe's missing bananas have ended up. Indeed, it would seem that there are quite a few right here. Oop. Oop. In fact, at one point in time, Harambe was sponsored by Nintendo, as we can see by the Nintendo logo on that banana. Now, Harambe also enjoyed time inside as well as outside. He very much enjoyed walking the catwalk. Oop. He even had a pet frog named Winky, an endangered species of frog, big enough to effortlessly handle his weight. Now, some have also said that Harambe's younger brother, Diddy Harambe, had a pet snake who he used similarly. One day we may find out on this channel. For the time being, we are going to explore Express's bonus stage. And yes, indeed, bananas out for Harambe. Oop, had to jump over that. Okay, this time we have 150. And that did double our bananas, okay. Or our golden espresso birds. So it is a 2x multiplier. Good to know. On the one hand, I would say that we will not need these extra lives. On the other hand, you guys have watched me jump off into oblivion, just to show that even Harambe himself one who many have called their Lord and Savior, did not live a perfect life. He made mistakes just like you and me. These Winky controls are weird, though, I tell you what. Now, one keen viewer is noting that it is blasphemy to say that Harambe was not perfect. Indeed, he did give us a perfect example by which to live our own lives. Now, many have debated whether or not the Harambe way is the best way. And those people are just doing it for the attention. We all know the Harambe way is the best way. Now, Harambe was also a lover of trains and mines. In fact, he would go plummeting to the depths of a mine just to explore it. He loved nothing more than to ride a minecart through a mine. And although he saw very few trains in his time, he loved anything on the tracks. And that was why it was considered quite distasteful when some reporters said that he had gone off the rails when he passed. Now, Harambe is also a very environmentally conscious individual. And so seeing stray minecarts left on the tracks was a heartbreaking thing for him. Every Saturday, he would serve a charitable cause. And one of the organizations was to deal with those minecarts, to clean them up, to refurbish them. Welcome, Sky and everyone else. We bring you to Harambe Khan country, where we have been discussing our Lord and Savior, Harambe, and occasionally dying while still getting too many extra lives. Right now, we're talking about how Harambe loved mines and minecarts and really anything that was on rails. I just got through explaining how every Saturday he would experience input lag and blame that for his bad gameplay. No game, this is the original Harambe Khan country. Now, this particular song was one of Harambe's favorites. He would listen to it while working out, or while even driving a car. Now, they say that Harambe's license had been suspended. We can neither confirm nor deny the truth of that statement. Now, I mentioned at the very start of this stream Sky, it is very unfortunate that you did not allow Harambe to restore the tabs in your Firefox. Now, as I was saying, we can go ahead and give a rip in chat for Sky closing Firefox without saving his tabs. Oh, just 53 tabs? That's nothing compared to me and Rex. Oop. Oh. Wasn't even paying attention. A lone banana for our champion, Harambe. Hard-earned, just like every banana he ever ate. Now, as I was saying before, Harambe did in fact have a tire trampoline in his home. It was his favorite. Alas. Ah yes, that is currently Sparkbot sitting over my lovely face. Sparkbot is, of course, my assistant, who helps me accomplish everything that I do. He's not the most reliable in the world. In fact, some say that every death I take on stream is because he was trying to help me. But I have been bribed not to address that question honestly. And so we will move on back to Harambe riding his pet frog Winky. Now, Winky has also died in the time since Harambe passed. And unfortunately, Winky was the last of his species. But Winky's memory continues to live on in our hearts and minds, just like Harambe's. Now, Harambe's favorite thing to do was to bounce against tires and into other tires. Now, while this is dangerous and not something you should try at home, it is something that Harambe, as a gorilla, was perfectly capable of doing without harm. In fact, human trampolines cannot properly support Harambe, and therefore he had to improvise with tires. Thank you, Sky, for keeping your banana out for Harambe. Now, since Harambe's license was suspended, there was a temporary suspension before the questionable permanent suspension. As part of Harambe's community service, he was forced to teach traffic laws to other individuals. And so he set up a full series of red lights and green lights. That is not a bonus stage down there, despite what my memory was trying to say. No, I'm just playing badly. Welcome, Kara. It's good to see you here. Jax, if you're not going to keep up with all these Harambe stories, then you're just going to miss out on them. I don't know how I just clipped through that guy. Now, as one viewer has mentioned, Harambe did briefly have a driving school where he taught young gorillas the art of driving. It was a short-lived adventure, however, until his cousin, Funky Harambe, ended up smashing the car into a tree. However, he said that the coconuts in that tree were, quote, lit. And once again, we get to see Candy Harambe and be so proud of our boy Harambe. Now, there are rumors about whether Funky Harambe used certain substances, whether he ate bananas only off the vine, or if he preferred other methods of consuming bananas. We prefer to ignore these sensitive questions, as Funky Harambe is still alive to this day. One of those... Oop. Now, as we can see here, Didi Harambe was almost as skilled as Harambe himself. In fact, some say that Didi Harambe is Harambe's true heir. I feel like there's a bonus stage I missed. Oop. Well, this is going to be... Nope. No luck doing that. Now, as we can clearly see... This is the bonus stage right there, okay. As we can clearly see from this architecture, Harambe's original home was not in Africa, as many had supposed. It was, in fact, in Central America, and these are, in fact, Mayan ruins that Harambe is exploring. Dang it. Like I was saying before, Didi Harambe was not quite as good as Harambe. Can I get back up? No, I can't. Oh, that was not the... We were able to save it, and we were able to see that Harambe's pet frog, Winky, also enjoyed exploring the ruins. Except, of course, when he got hit by a rodent in a hamster ball. Now, for those who didn't see Harambe's grandfather earlier on this stream, we learned that, in fact, Harambe's motivation for recovering his bananas was to return and repay the loan his grandfather had given him. And as we can see right here, there are plenty of bananas just waiting to be had. Now, on the rare occasion Harambe fails, Didi Harambe will save the day, as the legends have told. Yes, game, that ostrich was in fact a boss. Harambe, being the environmentally conscientious individual that he is, was always certain to make sure the proper ecosystem balance was had. And once in a while, that required putting other animals in their place. Harambe was always willing to give credit where it was due, as we can see here, where Harambe is thanking me for showing how incredible he truly is. They say that Didi Harambe still owns that very hat to this day. That it was a gift from Harambe himself. And maybe one of the final items that we know Harambe had touched with his own hands. And apparently in this game, if you drop barrels into the abyss, they don't open. And this is the struggle of watching chat at the same time I'm playing a game. Alternatively, Sparkbot may have decided to hit the controller at that moment in an attempt to help, as he would say. Now, this particular part of the map... Oh, it does actually track all bonus stages with an exclamation mark. I didn't realize the original did that. We are going to... Oh. I don't think I can undershoot this by enough. So we may actually go for an all bonus stages run, guys. We just might. As I said, Harambe was more than willing to give credit where credit was due, and that is why he is thanking me instead of Didi Harambe for that job well done. Any plans to play Harambe Kong Country 2 and 3 will be determined at a later time, although Harambe Kong Country 2 is my personal favorite. So, hopefully. Oh no, we shot into oblivion. I got a bonus stage. Perfect. I think the most impressive part of this is the fact that I keep on catching the barrel on the way back down. I don't know if we can say that Harambe Kong Country 2 is the best platformer ever made. It's definitely... Oh, I missed that. It's definitely one of the best. It's definitely my... See, now you've got me trying to think of what other platformers are amazing. And I'm drawing a complete and total blank, so... Uh-oh, not... Jumped to that too fast. I mean, it certainly released at the right time. You know, they learned all the lessons from Mario 3. Oh, okay, good, I got that. I already got that one, right? Yes, I did. I don't know that I really consider Symphony of the Night to be a platformer. And most of that's just because, you know, as you mentioned by mentioning Super Metroid, they created a whole new genre of game. They were so good. Can I skip this? Oh, dang it. I want to see if I can skip a barrel. Now, speaking of Super Metroid, Harambe always chooses to save the animals. Hello, trash. Ooh, I was about to jump into that without even thinking again. See, here's the thing, game, about SMB3, it's a fantastic platformer. It has some of the most solid... It has one of the most solid game engines ever made. And on the NES, of course, it's undisputed that Super Mario Bros. 3 is the best NES game that is not called Battletoads. But Donkey Kong proceeded to redefine gaming, and then Donkey Kong Country 2 decided to make an actually good game. Not that, you know, the original Harambe Kong Country is not good. Just that by comparison, when you create a perfect game, people forget the predecessor. There's a 3-up in that. Between that B, isn't there? Hey Rex. Welcome to our playthrough of Harambe Kong Country. Make sure that your banana is out for Harambe. If I remember right, the bonus stage is way deep in this. Now, rather than put down the barrel, we are going to go ahead and do the hardest platforming of all, running beneath enemies. Is this just bananas? Ooh. Whatever. While our goal is to save all the bananas we can, we know that the evil bosses have stolen most of them. Game, have you never played DKC2? Or seen it? Like, that's a tragedy. Alright, game. We're gonna add DKC2 to the list officially then. I don't know... We're gonna see how far I get in this tonight. Oh, that's right, you missed most of the SNES days. That is a true tragedy. Bonus on guards down here, right? Good. Suppose I could have done that farther and gotten an extra life. I mean, part of the question right now is also, Sky, are we planning to do Don't Starve Together every Wednesday? Or most Wednesdays, or what's the exact plan with that? Right, I confirmed that it did a double. We plan to do DST every Wednesday for the foreseeable future, okay. So we're just going to see if we play through the entirety of Harambe Kong Country tonight, or if we stop partway through, or what. We may do a Harambe Kong Country 2 tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Yes, Trash, no one is disagreeing that Harambe Kong Country 2 is... Is that guy still following me? I feel like that one broke open. Is the best of the three. I'm trying to remember when I originally played this one for the first time. Because I own 2 and 3 on the SNES. I own this on GBA. And I'm trying to recall... Okay, Scott, I just wasn't sure if you, because you're hosting the server, if you want to get your Wednesday night stream in. Or have our server play be on my stream. That's what happens when I jump too soon. Oh, dang it. Okay, this guy will come and help me out. And of course, we had to save those bananas. That's fair. I've been playing so much of Red Mist. It's been ridiculous. Now, for those who missed the very beginning of the stream, Harambe loved rolling on barrels. It was one of his favorite things to do. He could do it for hours, for days on end. In fact, it would be so good that he could do it twice. And still not be bored. Probably should have just set that down, picked it back up. Dang it! Well, we're gonna take the death to go get our, get Espresso back. See, it's no fun skipping all the bonus stuff. Like, I'm not speedrunning it right now, so why would I skip all the bonuses? Like, I might even try to 100% this, or 102% if it's 102 in this one as well. There's not a spot down there for me, right? I'm pretty sure there's not. It's down here, okay. Oh, crap. I was supposed to land there and jump again. I mean, it's tracking bonus stages with the exclamation marks, which I didn't know this one did. It tracks percent, I'm quite certain, actually. I just forget if it caps this one at 100% or if it goes to a clear 10. This is where I jumped before, right? Oh, right, there's like an entire spot down here that I was about to fly over. Go me. Nerdy, thank you for the follow. Putting us one step closer to affiliate. Thank you so much. It said 35% game. Oh, it shows it when I save? Okay, cool. Ooh. Should also be one right here. Am I able to use you from this side? Ooh, come on. Throw at me. Now, these angry monkeys are in fact rivals of Harambe's, who he had to overcome to prove himself as the top gorilla. We still have a bonus stage in there? Or do we have to beat the bonus stages in this one? I don't know. Once again, we get to see Harambe and his impressive swimming skills, as well as his ability to hold his breath longer than anyone would have ever supposed possible. Now, some have argued that Harambe was genetically altered to be able to hold his breath for this long. But there is no evidence of the secret laboratory that was almost certainly used to create this condition. For now, simply enjoy this beautiful music. And ignore the fact that I don't remember where to pick up On Guard in this stage. Yeah, there's a hidden wall somewhere in the early half of the stage, which I don't know where it was. Now I'm actually kind of searching, because there should be one past the midway point somewhere. East of the save point? I thought I checked that wall. Ah, that's way too far back to go. That's fine. We will simply watch as Diddy Harambe attempts to impress us as much as Harambe. Oh, the K was also hidden with it, huh? want to replay that half of the stage. That's fine. It's our first time in Winky's bonus stage. Now, Winky certainly loved to go cave diving on his own. Whether it was with Harambe or without Harambe. The difference really didn't matter to him. I guess we could have actually checked east of the save point this time, Trash. I'm sorry. I let you down. Harambe is not afraid to go to the edge of the ocean to get his bananas back. This guy's still alive. And Diddy Harambe saves the day, defeating one of the giant wasps invading North America. And now for my favorite level in the game. I love this level so much. Minus this part that I forgot about it right at the start. Because really the best part of this game is all the barrel sections. Really? Ugh. And I can't spot the correct barrel for those things, apparently. Can always see it's one of two, but my eyesight's just not holding up there. Oop. Now, as we'll notice, it is currently midday, perhaps around noon, as Diddy Harambe fails to cross these snow caps. Now these bees, while not the giant invaders, are related to it. Now we can see in the distance the day is passing. It's mid-afternoon at this point, and sundown is on the horizon. And Sky is rightly pointing out how bad I am at this game. We also appear to be having a bit of a fog. Ooh, these ice physics. Really? You took my barrel off that? Oh well. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Ooh. No, we won't. Yes, game, going from barrel to barrel is why this is such a fun platformer. He says, ignoring the fact that that makes it not a platformer. Oop, oop, oop. In fact, it appears now as if a full blizzard has taken hold. Now, for those who haven't played this game before, if I shoot straight down, I will skip over the rest of the stage. Or maybe it's not right there, and we're not even going to bother with that rhinoceros right now. Oh, it's down from this one. My bad. It's straight down from this one, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just going to continuously miss the timing on this. But this is my favorite barrel section in the entire game. So we're going to play through it. And as one viewer has pointed out, Harambe is now in fact in Canada. He is searching for the source of those invading wasps. And he assumes they are coming from the cold north. And there's quite a bit of evidence that there are, in fact, wasps making this place their home. Dang it! Like I said, we wanted to avoid that one. So we're going to go ahead and take the death. Oop, into the hole, Harambe. We need to show off your ability to shoot from barrel to barrel. I don't know why I keep on having trouble with the up ones. Stop following the bee. Thank you. And there we have it, the best barrel section in this entire game, which is all too often skipped by players because you can skip it. Now, Harambe had a very particular taste. While, of course, bananas were one of his favorite items, being that he's in Canada, he is not above shopping, well, one, for some jewelry, as we can see by these lovely mining caves. Nor is he opposed to getting some maple syrup for his bananas. Yes, Guy, I was struggling with the game audio prior to the stream, so it's down way lower than it needs to be as a result. Fine, I'll adjust that now. I'm gonna hope that's good enough. It's at least louder now. Oop. Just gotta get good at those up and down ropes. Oh yeah, I can... Forgot I could hold pause on them. Not pause, but... You know what I mean? I could slow myself down. I hope there wasn't a bonus stage there that I needed. And yeah, I noticed this song's a lot quieter than the rest. Ooh. You win some, you lose some. Oh, right, we want to go back into the stage and see if we can get the letters. Really? That caused you to scroll off screen? Diddy Harambe, like most young gorillas, is very overeager. Very much wants to prove himself and live up to the name of Harambe, which he knows he'll never accomplish. But it won't stop him from trying. In fact, we can see on Diddy Harambe's face that look of innocence as he unsuspectingly took a hit from a bee and was stung. Ooh. Oh, it was right before the midpoint, too. Not worth. Not worth at all. I'm not going to be able to get enough air off you guys either, dang it. Oh, crap. That is true. One of the reasons why Harambe is so passionate about this bee invasion in North America is that he himself, in fact, has a bee allergy. And we are back to Espresso's bonus stage, which last time we failed to get the bonus at all because I assumed it was a 2x multiplier, and I forgot the seconds were counting at double. And it takes quite a while to actually reach his. No, game, this is an ostrich, not a chocobo. He is wearing a stylish set of sneakers. You know, as a kid, I never realized that said ×2. Like, I think I did in my teen years. But as a kid, I was always too busy collecting it to actually pay attention to what it said. Aren't there rooms in all 4 directions from... Wait, for espresso? I can go over the top to the left? Okay, we need to get 3 more golden espressos. I had no idea. Which way am I going? Am I going this way? Something that tells me that's not what I want to do. I clearly want the difficulty. It's not the way to do that. Jumping slows me down. And there's that nice helpful arrow letting me know which way I'm supposed to go after the midpoint. Okay, this time we get the O. Ooh. Okay, that time I was able to pull it off. This is a DK barrel, right? Good. Sometimes, guys. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like Donkey Kong Country 2 is a slightly wider angle. Or something. I think we still have the O. I don't remember if we still have the O or not. Probably not. Oh well. I think we're probably doing okay on extra lives. Yeah, I think 51 extra lives might be enough. Oh, shoot. It took me a moment too long to realize I was going down on that. Alright, Harambe. Let's stop playing around and show why we were rated the best gorilla in all of human history. I think he actually probably gets more air as I go back and forth. This is not... Why is this here? I feel like I'm missing a bonus stage at that point. Oh well. Is there to confuse me? Probably. So as we can see, Espresso is wearing this stylish pair of sneakers. And like a true gentleman and scholar, Harambe is not letting Diddy Harambe ride Espresso. That's a bonus stage, isn't it? Oh, fine. Ooh, can I actually... Sorry, Espresso. You're getting the Yoshi treatment for today. Oh, hey, there's actually a wall. We're gonna go grab that again. We are definitely gonna go grab that again. Oh, we're not able to get that again because I don't have Espresso. No! Ooh. Hopefully Espresso is not needed for anything, even though I'm pretty sure he is. I expect to be able to just, like, speed this game, and instead you have to wait half a second. Okay, now that we have Yoshi back, I mean Espresso, it's time to resume. No, whatever, we'll get another one. Espressos grow on trees, just like Yoshi's. Plus it gives us another golden Espresso. Oh, that was cool. He actually rebounded off the crate and back up into the barrel. Now, as we can see, it is getting darker in the background once again. Ooh, this ice physics is getting me. That is true, Sky. The greatest honor a Yoshi can experience is to be sacrificed for the greater good of all Yoshis. Especially when it is done by the great Mario. On the one hand, This is a terrible idea. But Diddy Harambe wants to test it too. Okay, so do I need espresso to get up to that, I assume? That's where I need espresso for, okay. You wrote a paper in high school about the abuse and animal cruelty to Yoshi's trash? Yeah, I'm definitely noticing the blind jumps, Sky. Like, even though I played this game and I generally know how to do things, I'm just jumping into the abyss on a lot of this. Do you still have a copy of that paper, Trash? I'm really curious for, like, a TLDR on it. I don't know where we missed the end. Ooh. I'd be mildly curious. Okay, hopefully the volume is much better on the perfect best music in the game this time around. Trying to remember where On Guard is in this stage. Mario is an abusive sociopath, or abusive sociopath. Doesn't mean he's not also a hero. That's true, Sky. Mario has spent so long being an actor and playing the parts in different films that he has lost sight of true morality. Oh, there's an On Guard in here, okay. Right? Some way for me to get back in there. Oh, okay, there we go. I just didn't go high enough. Oh no, there's not an On Guard in here, it's just the O. Dang it, area, you tricked me. Oh, we're only at the midway? Nope, Shark's not trying to help me. Octopus, on the other hand, is trying to help me. Oh, nope, it's just another Winky. Huh. I'm amazed I didn't just clip that octopus right there and hit him. So Sky, how many times did you end up dying on stream? Because you still seem fairly lucid. I mean, you usually seem about this lucid, but, you know. You died 6 times on stream? It's a good number of times. Oh, naturally, he's right here at the end of the stage. And I timed the thrust. Poorly. Remember, always time your thrust. Okay, so you died enough times that you're having to guess. That's fair. I would expect Game to remember with his perfect memory. Ooh, that's a G. Got all the bonus stages in... Are there not bonus stages in the water ones? Alright, Harambe's grandpa. We know that you did not expect to see us today, but we are paying our respects to the elderly. Yeah, you were on the phone for a while. I had to ditch out while you were on the call. Now everyone remember Grandpa Harambe's message. All this fun can't be good for you. And he raises a good point. Probably half the memory in this game was spent just on this beautiful screen. Because back in our day, you couldn't handle this level of graphical goodness on a game. We used to have to survive with a 2-frame walk. That is true. Alrighty. I'd ask you in, but they didn't have any memory left to display the cabin interior. No, it's amazing, the prettiest games on the SNES. We have the Donkey Kong games, and here we have Squawks in his useless role in the original, who I am using as a crutch because I don't actually know how to navigate this in the dark. You know, you had the beauty of Donkey Kong, you had the beauty of Street Fighter 2, and then we had, what else on SNES was obscenely beautiful? Like, Chrono Trigger was still really good. Super Mario RPG... I mean, it looks better than half the stuff on PlayStation, so there is that. And it definitely looked, like, passably good, but the polygons were hard back then. Oop. Don't want to jump on that blind. Hey, Super Mario RPG is is arguably the best game on the SNES. Like, I think there's a strong argument. What do I even want here? I don't want anything. As I said, I don't want anything. I mean, Super Mario RPG was incredibly well designed. Like, its world and exploration was beautiful, and was one of the few RPGs where we have that kind of explorational goodness, for sure. Not to mention, I kind of feel like Square Enix... Oh, I couldn't jump over that guy, so I missed that bonus stage. Alright. You know, it almost feels like Square Enix was experimenting... Or, no, sorry, it was still Squaresoft back then. It wasn't combined with Enix yet. For all the things they were going to do for FF7. Because there were so many mini-games in Mario RPG. Oop, right, that's a bonus stage. Okay, cool. And we're just gonna apparently miss all those center bananas. Oh, we got that one. And Winky. Always ridden by your boy Harambe. I mean, in those days, Squaresoft was absolutely the peak of game development. Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG. Okay, we gotta get the O. Exactly. Winky loves to jump on bees. And therefore Harambe doesn't have to worry about his bee allergy. See, like even right here, Harambe doesn't need to use this tire when he can just jump onto the bees. Of course we gotta get the G. Even if it costs us our life, we have to get the G. Oop. There's that allergy again, kicking right in. And so Diddy Harambe will bravely risk his life against that second set of bees. Just so that Harambe doesn't have to have PTSD. We want the espresso? Actually, we already have 2 espressos, don't we? Oh well, we're getting a 3rd. There's a spot to the left over this. There's... Oh, I did know about this as a kid. Okay. I had completely forgotten about it, though. Thank you. I appreciate that reminder. Five lives seems about right. Oop, come on, espresso. Jump properly. I wonder how many stages it's possible, the bonus stages it's possible to get 7 lives on. Right, On Guard has the 4 corners. Or not corners, the up, down, left, right. Oop. That allergy, man. Allergy gets him every time. Upside, we got all the bonus stages in there. And now Naughty is back for revenge. Against... Oop, I forgot how he worked. You're doing 2 giant hops? You're doing 3 giant hops? Because Naughty really wants a banana. Oh gosh, this is scary. Oh, there was 4. It's fine, we got you. Right, if you're doubling up in the last few seconds, 7 lives seems possible. Now, as we can see, there is a ship that appears to be coming closer and closer to shore. I forgot how good this music is. Can I not smash that open? Oh gosh, this I forgot how good this tune is. We just need the song to actually get underway this time before I find another bonus stage. Unfortunately, we found another bonus stage. We need the song to get to the good part. Oh, there was a Winky in there, too. Oh, well, we've seen enough bonus stages. Now, how is he going to get out when that way out was blocked and he didn't get a TNT barrel to blow it open with? Such are the mysteries of Harambe and his ability to pass through walls. Oh, right, that's not what I need to do. Really? And we've got a Harambe barrel. Can't tell if that's input lag or if I'm just being slightly slow. And here again we have one of Harambe's rivals, Harambe is not going to waste any time with. But Harambe's rival did indeed have the last laugh. As Harambe jumped into the abyss. And Harambe, doing what he knew he... I'm not sure my Y button is repressing sometimes. This is a bonus stage, okay. And we've got the inn. Leaf, it's good to see you're still sticking around. Let's get to the good part of this. Really? That was not fair. Especially now that I gotta deal with this part. Just gonna stay here for a second and listen to this. As Harambe gets impatient with me and he wants me to continue the game, so we will. Oh, Isidro posted a roleplay? Oh crap, I'm not in. I forgot to get a command in for the update, didn't I? Oh well. We're too busy with Harambe Con Country. I'm also going to forget where the bonus stages in this level are, too. Because I'm sure there's a few blind jumps off into oblivion you have to do in this level. And I'm really not going to just YOLO jump on everything. Now, Harambe wanted to give that mini Neki a chance, which is why he went ahead and slowed down his platform. But as always, Harambe is the victor. Oop. 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 Could we scrap the platform? How does... Okay. It's off the rails, guys. It's off the rails. That is true. Darth's roleplays never disappoint. Isidore is the one and only. One of the greatest characters of all time. Was I supposed to run off and jump onto these guys? Yes, I was, dang it. Oh well, that's another bonus stage missed. Well, we're gonna see if I can finish Harambe Con Country in time to get a command in for DQC. If not, then possible mini update or something maybe. Or not. And once again, one of Harambe's rivals insists on trying to stop him. But they never succeed. Whoa, that was... hitboxes, man. I kind of want to jump off down there, but we're going to finish the stage instead. That's right, Traz. You got your dragon pup fight to deal with. Oh, I missed the rope. What's down here? I don't want to just drop into oblivion. Yeah, I don't think there's anything down there. You know, this might be blasphemous of me to say, but I almost want to give this game the music credit over DKC2. Because, like, DKC2 is all music, it's all distinct, like, songs, whereas this has so much ambiance in its soundtrack. Like, just listen to that. And Harambe has conquered his fear of bees, but his allergy remains. Like, this entire song is just ambience. But yeah, I've definitely forgotten how good this soundtrack is. Ooh. Like, I've really dug that ambience music ever since Dead Space. Since Dead Space... Oh yeah, we have the whole animation of him trying to bounce. I forgot about that. There's a bonus stage down here? Yeah. I'm amazed I remember where the bonus stages in this game are at all. Like, really amazed. Because I'm pretty sure I've only made, like, 2 playthroughs of this game in my entire life. You're trying to remember what all your lost tabs were? That's right, Candy Harambe, we really did come a long way. And we're going to take every chance we have and enjoy all these kisses you were blowing us because Diddy Harambe is present. And he can't see what a grown gorilla does. Okay, so we're at 61%. Cool. Okay, do I remember where On Guard is in this stage? Thank you, speedrunners. Because I don't think I ever figured that one out as a kid. Oop. Uh-oh. Come back, On Guard. On Guard. What's this way? Always get lost in this level. Whoa! You just came over a wall at me, man. I hope I didn't lose On Guard. I probably lost On Guard. Yeah, that turn back definitely did. Oh well. It's blind swimming, man. Oh, right there was a Harambe barrel too. Whew. Now, the name of this level is Poison Pond, and Harambe is here to try to do some environmental cleanup on it. And of course, as a Poison Pond. Dang it! Yeah, that's... Avant-Garde's long gone. It is a poisonous place for Harambe. Entity Harambe. Yakuza like a dragon, what, Sky? Did they just announce a new Yakuza game? Okay, let's see about keeping on guard this time. This was the one stage in the game I'm afraid of, and of course it's actually taking our life on the easy parts. Cool. I'm glad we have a new Yakuza coming down the pipeline. I'm just going to need to finish the 4 that I have left to play. I'm a tiny way into Yakuza 0 and not making progress. No, on guard, come back. Come back. I think he outsped me. Oh, no, you didn't outspeed me. Thank goodness. Yeah, because I've got to finish up Yakuza 0, which I don't even know when I'm going to get around to that. It's going to be after I finish FF7 Remake. Oh, on guard. You came back for me. Thank you. No one's ever done that for me before. I doubt you're coming back this time, though. Because, yeah, I've got Yakuza 0, I've got Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2, and I have Yakuza 6. And then Yakuza 3 also got released in Yakuza Collection on PS4 and on Steam, maybe? And, I mean, really, I should be playing Yakuza 3 as well, so that I actually have the entire series. But Yakuza 3 is also not a full remake, so I'll have to figure out if I want to do it or not. Plus, I need downtime between Yakuza games. Like, as much as I enjoy them, it's a lot to do back-to-back. How is FF7 Remake, how is FF7 Remake reminding you of Yakuza? Is there a, yes there is. Occasionally I remember bonus stages, or not bonus stages. Oh, that's just a skip. Skip over that part of the stage. On guard, on guard. Yeah, that's how we do. That's not how we do. At least we're at the halfway. That's true. Well, Market probably was influenced by Yakuza. Am I going the wrong way right now? I'm absolutely going the wrong way. So I think as Westerners, we don't realize just how big of an impact the Yakuza games have on Japanese culture. I'm not sure it's really like that much. Yeah, I know this is the hardest level in the game. I know it's no surprise I'm getting schooled. I expected this level to stop me. I don't expect anything after this to really slow me down all that much. On the other hand, I'm on stream, and Sparkbot keeps on trying to help, so who knows. Sparkbot looming over me with his sexy pose. Which is uncomfortably sexy. Thank you, Neburos. Nope, nope, nope. Come back on guard. Okay. Yeah, we're still gonna be going those Fs in chat when I die, probably, but eventually we're gonna get in the habit of blaming Sparkbot. That's the plan. Every death is Sparkbot's. That's the one I was supposed to go left through. So we're gonna actually go ahead and see the rest of the stage. Oh gosh. There's something over here. Is at the end? It's bananas. Totally worth. Oh good, we have a DK barrel. That's what I like to see. Is there not 2 on this one? I thought there were 2 on that one. Are there 2 on the next one? Nope. Okay, now we got a million fishies. We'll just... Oop, oop. So far, so good. So far, so good. You know, I'm getting a lot of respect for people who speedrun this game because of how much memorization you have to do. Just to know where to be or not be to get hit or not hit by things. And let's go ahead and visit Harambe's grandfather one more time. With his words of encouragement, bet you won't get much further than this. And that's true, the old games were far harder when we were young. That's true, we did used to play for hours on a single screen game and think that we were blessed. Hashtag blessed. And we probably wouldn't last 2 minutes in a real game on stream. But that's why we're playing Harambe Kong Country. You know, and those challenges of saying he could get through this game on 1 life have to make you wonder, is there a special ending for if you get through this with 1 life? Yeah, I don't care what you're saying anymore. Alright, let us go and rescue Harambe in this next minecart level. Have there only been 2 minecart levels in this game? I swear I thought there were more. But it is one of Harambe's favorite pastimes. And so ride the minecart we must. Bonus stage? Question mark? Oh, nope, that was just a shortcut. Oop. Oh. Managed to avoid Harambe's allergy. Mission accomplished. Oh, that one goes down. Okay, that one definitely goes down. Is that just for the on guard? Let's do that again. We're going to take this level out. And we're going to take it out hard. Oh, missed that bonus stage. Oh well, we're going on without it. That's... No, absolutely. The roller coasters in DKC2 are the best thing in the world. By far my favorite stage. Plus we got the haunted one. We got the race one. It's all so good. Are we... That's still not... It's still too late to make that jump? There we go. We have retrieved the Kong letters for Harambe's ancient ancestor, Kong. See, in Harambe's day, being able to name yourself was a gift. Before those days, the great gorillas held the title Kong. Now, Donkey Kong was the first of the Kongs to name himself. Therefore, he has the name Donkey. I don't want anything from this. And of course, we have these crocodiles guarding the minecarts for Harambe's enjoyment. He enjoys bouncing off of them before he gets into a minecart. This is... Okay, yeah, I have to get that there. Oh, now we get one of the best levels in the game. Blackout basement. Sadly, I don't know this level well enough to play it in the dark. I feel like underneath one of those there's... Oh, okay. I don't need the golden on-guard. There's the O. And the midway. Well, what stage do you think is best, Sky, if not this stage? Not this, Trash? Trash, I know you're biased in favor of the water levels. See, I don't actually like Stop and Go as a level that much. Oop, it's the bananas. Oop, lost Harambe. Isn't one of these a... That one, okay. So what's your favorite level, Trash? We're gonna go off into like a bottomless pit or something here, but it's, oop, we want that G. Oh yeah. Well. Nope, it's, oh, hey, we got it that time. Good job, Diddy Harambe. Well done. I'm lucky I didn't get killed by that guy. You like the pine tree levels? They're definitely, like, aesthetically pleasing. What am I fighting right now? Oh, I'm fighting this guy. Oop. Do I need Harambe for the next one, I think? Nope. It's the next one after this. Nope, still not. I thought this guy shot out some of the, armadillos. Oh, he does? Okay. Armadillos are last. Good job, Harambe. Well done. No, Harambe. Good job to you. That pirate ship continues to get closer and closer. That could be concerning, but I'm not too worried. Yes, game, that is what passes for a boss in this game, and I would like to see you defeat that boss. This is so weird because the screen is actually auto-scrolling, and I can't remember if I have to get a certain distance from it to break the auto-scroll or what. This is definitely a good level. I'm kind of surprised they didn't bring these back in the later Donkey Kong games. Wasn't sure if I was remembering that right. Not before the midway! Now, it's a shame I'm not doing these in numbered order. It's, oh yeah, it's the top one is 1. Or at least I assume it said 1. It's hard to know now. I mean, that's 6 lives. 7 should be possible on one of or 2 of these bonus stages. Guys, I don't think 70 lives is going to be enough to get us through the rest of the game. It's back at the beginning of this, dang it. Dang it, Harambe, you and your love of helping your animal buddies. Ooh. That's right, Harambe. Show your frustration. Getting sent back to the start of the stage. Smash this platform until it falls off the track. So, game, the fuel barrels are reloading. You see the lights on the thing I'm riding are shifting down. I should have waited on that. Right now they're green. 3 is yellow. 2 is still yellow. 1 will be red. It should burn out if we go ahead and ride it again. See, it goes down to 1 and becomes red. And then when it runs out, it crashes. So if I fail to catch the fuel barrels, we may have a problem. But Harambe knows what to do. This is not his first rodeo riding on one of these. In fact, these platforms are an invention by Harambe himself, and that is why they don't make an appearance in the sequel games. Oh, dang it, the end was underneath. See, now we're hanging on to that one last fuel. As Harambe shows us that he can overcome his fear of his allergy and be an inspiration to us all. Oh, that was the G. Sorry guys, we missed the G. This game's shorter than I remember it being. Dang it, Harambe. Dang it, we need bonus stage there. Let me down, Harambe. It's just so hard being here without Harambe. Oh. Dang it, Rambi. Okay, that's fine. Dang it, Sparkbot. It's not a horned elephant, that's a rhinoceros. It's the one animal buddy in this game who might actually be to scale. See, he's panting at you, game. Like a pet dog. Which confuses Ziddy Harambe. And that's that hot content you guys come here for. Right there. there a... Nope. Dang it. Oh, hey! Well, that worked out. Sacrifices had to be made, but we got Diddy Harambe back. Just trying to juggle him. But you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you get Ramby back. Sometimes things go horribly wrong. Let's try this again. Karma for what, trash? Alright guys, we got 69 lives to do this on. For Harambe. Okay. I'm just going to continue to be bad at this game. Now we don't have enough extra lives to do it anymore. Had to do that for the end. Ooh. Not worth doing that for the end. Alright, Harambe, show us how it is not done. Oh, there's a spot there, isn't there? Oh gosh. There we go, that's better. Oh, I love this spot. Because you have these three interconnected... I'm gonna try that again. So game, speedrunners will claim that Diddy Harambe is better. Oh, we need the TNT for that, don't we? Speedrunners will claim that Diddy Harambe is better. That his rule is more effective. That he can go faster. That his hitbox is smaller. But we all know Harambe is the best. Okay, got around to that time. See if we can get another one. And Harambe failed to show us how it was done, guys. So he hangs his head in shame and reminds us that he is not perfect. That he is in fact a gorilla. Just like you and me. This guy is also clarifying some basic mechanics. Diddy Kong is faster, or Diddy Harambe, and Harambe can roll through certain enemies that Diddy Harambe cannot, due to his small size. Okay, that was not a bonus stage. Can I actually get back up there? That'll work. Oh, that's fine. We don't need the extra Ramby. Or those bananas. We will get by perfectly fine without them. It's not that hard to see in this level game. I mean, the mist is definitely in the foreground, which creates some good atmosphere. I don't think any of the other mines decided to do this. Like, that's the thing about this game, is basically every level looks unique in some way. Oh, I forgot that this was the stage to do this. Fine, I forgot we had espresso in this stage too. And we do not need any more golden espressos. And espresso is in fact so talented that she can run right over these alligators without getting chomped. Alas, we do want the bonus stage. And so, much like the fabled Yoshis of Legend, espresso has been discarded. I don't want any of this. Don't beat yourself up, Didi Harambe. Don't smash that hat. That'll go in a museum someday as being one of the last things Harambe ever touched. That as he said his parting words to you, he touched you on the hat. Karma for that. That's right, Trash. We discarded espresso. Thank you, GM Lomas28, for the follow. I appreciate it. We are one step closer to affiliate, guys. Yeah, game. We hit A to switch between both Harambe and Diddy. It's at any time we're on the ground. So these on-off barrels, I'll go ahead and show. So I hit the on, and that light is on. And once they're off, the light is off. Which does make it difficult to see in this level. Fortunately, some things like those enemies show up in the dark. The bananas show up in the dark. I don't know if I still don't know if that's my controller or if that's input lag. Could be either one. Oh, there is a bonus stage down here. Forgot about that one. Cool. And this bonus stage is a lot harder to do in the dark. That's why we don't do it in the dark. So, Sky, based on the speed I'm going through Harambe Con Country tonight, I think we probably will do Harambe Con Country 2 tomorrow. And at the risk of spoiling it for our fans at home, in Harambe Con Country 2, Harambe is kidnapped for the first time as they try to put him into a zoo. See, like right there, I had to be uncertain about what I was doing. Oop, oh. Good thing we caught that after midway. And we almost did that a second time. I don't care enough about those bananas to... Ooh. I'm actually taking a lot of hits in this stage. There's something... You are, okay. Is that a bonus stage right there? Forget offhand. Hitboxes, man. Yes, Harambe Con Country 2 is the game that we are saying is better than Super Mario Bros. 3. I mean, it's not really a fair comparison because Super Mario Bros. 3 is an amazing classic on the NES and the best game on the NES. Whereas Donkey Kong Country 2, you know, has the entire SNES advantage. It has all the lessons learned from Mario Bros. 3. It has all the lessons learned from Harambe Con Country 1. It has some of the most beautiful graphics on the SNES. It's just really hard to compete with that. And now here in the dark we have some of Harambe's nemesis, the feared bees. But Harambe seems to have navigated them just fine. Including his rival there. Oh, that was cool. Oh, the crocodile got Harambe on the way out. It's what, 102% for a full DKC2 completion? Now, Candy Harambe is very disappointed that Harambe was not with Diddy Harambe. I'm not sure we can make that jump. Also, do you recall what happens in DKC2 if you use the cheat code to unlock all the bonus coins right from the start, and then you beat the Lost World first? Or if you even can beat the Lost World first? Oh, there's a platform to get back to that bonus stage at the beginning. See, like right there, if you were watching game, Diddy Harambe cannot jump on those big guys. Because I've always been bothered by Cranky's spiel at the end. That he would have done better. Or he would have gotten all 40 DK coins right from the start. Yeah, there's an awkward cheat in the first level. Oop. Where you're able to unlock all 75 Creme coins right from the start. I know there's a platform down there, I just don't know where it is. Yeah, so like these guys here, both Diddy and Harambe can't fight. Although the smaller version, although there's a different version that Harambe can jump off of. These guys here, when they're rolled up, Harambe can jump off of them, whereas Diddy will get rebounded off of them. I really have no idea where that platform is supposed to be. Unless it's like all the way over here or something. See? So we can hop off them as Harambe. But if we jump on them as Diddy while they're rolling, he'll bounce off them like that. Now, Diddy Harambe has a magical skill that he learned from Harambe that allows him to defy the laws of gravity. As we can see while they are riding these platforms together. Oop. Unfortunately, Harambe was distracted trying to show off his special skill. I think writing that one down gives you something. In order to properly show his gravity-defying prowess. Oop. See, in that case... Oop. Yeah, we're going to be careful there. Get them midway. Grab the O. Okay. So this section, for example... if you're playing as Diddy, is going to be a bit trickier. So we're going to go ahead and do that intentionally. Or maybe it's the last section of the level, sorry. Not this section. Is there something over there? Oop. But we do get to watch Harambe defy physics. And gravity. See, Harambe is just chilling at the very edge there. I think it's in this section? I'm trying to remember now. So if you actually miss that jump and you land on the guy himself, ooh, that was some luck right there. You'll actually rebound off of them. Like that. As I proceed to get super lucky on all the rest. And then fail on that one. Do we still have the O? We still have the O. Oh, also, Diddy Harambe prefers to hold barrels out in front of him, whereas Harambe prefers to hold them above him, over his head. To assert his dominance. It's entirely possible that Didi Harambe is not strong enough to hold a barrel over his head. Oop. It also makes Didi Harambe a lot easier to control when throwing barrels. Because Harambe will have a slightly weirder angle. And another level down. We will give one final visit to Cranky Harambe, who is letting us know that a whole mob of Kremlings had just passed through. And other stupid stuff. See, he's sitting in his chair out in front of on his front lawn. He's saying, "I gotta go now. I'll see you guys later, if you're lucky." Kicked us off his lawn. Now, you remember our Neki battle from last time. Now we have Neki's revenge. Ooh. As Neki has upgraded to a sexy purple color palette. Ooh. I'm playing around too much. Ooh. And Harambe will slap the ground in honor of his accomplishment. And your accomplishment. This time, he's giving that up for you. In preparation for the final encounter with one responsible for stealing all of his bananas. This fat crocodile, who has gotten fat off the bananas of the little people. Oop. Alright guys, this is the hardest part of the game. I'm gonna need to concentrate for a second here. It is a very difficult encounter indeed. As you can see, K. Rool is firing on his own ship in order to defeat Harambe. Yes, game. This beautifully caped king of the Kremlings, Pirate King in fact, which Neberos might want to take issue with, is in fact the final boss. And in part, to give Neberos credit for all the sexy artwork we now have for this channel, we are going to claim this ship in her name. Well, Bowser might be able to beat this guy. We did it, guys. We beat Harambe Kong Country. Let's just sit back and enjoy some sexy credits with a K, because it's Kong. The coding was done by Claptrap. Character design was done by Crusha. Coloring was done by Critter. Concept by Clump. And the commander of things was King K. Rool. Just like that. What? There's more? Yeah, there's more, guys. Thought it would be that easy? Come on. I just enjoy that sexy music. Oop. Uh-oh, guys, we lost Harambe. We lost Harambe. We got a problem. Oh, I let us down. We finished the game as Didi Harambe instead of as Harambe. How could you, Didi? For shame. But Harambe gets all the credit. Well done, guys. We got to enjoy Harambe Kong Country. Yes, game, there were credits in the middle of a boss fight. That is how original and unique this game is. Whoa, trash. This is speciest, not racist. And there we go, guys. The most precious Of all prizes. Bananas. And now we'll sit back and enjoy these beautiful credits for a moment. Harambe reenacted his own death for us on camera. That is an inappropriate joke, Leaf. We don't make jokes like that. Jokes like that are rude. We had 4 varieties of Zinger in this game. I've never actually finished DK64. Trash. Well, Sky, whether you put your banana away is up to you. Of course Harambe was after bananas. What else would he be after, game? And of course we have this lovely picture of Candy Harambe behind a tire. Because the tire ring is Harambe's true love. I forgot how much more creative the original ending was than the sequels. I'm trying to remember how far I've made it through DK64, because I own it on N64, and I think I forgot to buy it on Virtual Console before the Wii servers went down, which was a huge mistake on my part. The N6, I don't have an N64 controller with a good joystick. They're all jank. That was the fastest you've ever seen this game played, Leaf. Have you never watched somebody play it on GDQ or something? Ever? Like, this is a 50-minute run, I want to say? That said, I'm surprised I pounded it out in just a little over 2 hours. I remember my DKC2 Let's Play on YouTube taking like 4 hours last time, or maybe it was 3.5. You've never beaten Donkey Kong Country yourself, Leaf? And then we see Rambi. We see Espresso, never to be seen again in a Harambe Kong game. On Guard, who of course is in all the Harambe Kong games. Winky, who also will never be seen again. Squawks, who will grow up into a full-size parrot by the time Harambe Kong Country 2 arrives. Cranky, it is your turn whenever you choose it to be. And we have Funky Harambe. Candy Harambe. That's right, Cranky Harambe. It is your turn. Diddy Harambe. And our hero, Harambe Kong himself. Giving you, the viewer, credit for this great accomplishment. And Diddy Harambe just can't let it go. So Harambe makes short work of him with a single karate chop to the head. And a swift kick to the behind. But Diddy Harambe comes back and bites Harambe's finger. Look, Cranky Harambe, we know that you're a better player than I am. We know that you're a speedrunner. I am not. And here are our true credits of people who worked for one of the greatest gaming companies back in the day. And now I'm wondering if I can skip this at all. I can't. So we're just going to sit here a moment longer and enjoy. Enjoy the sexiness of Sparkbot over my head. Hello, Sparkbot. Yes, Rare made this game. This game is fantastic. Rare has designed some of the best games of all time. Although now Microsoft owns the rights to Rare, which is rather unfortunate. But Nintendo has the rights to Donkey Kong, so it's all kind of weird. By the way, Leaf, I told you that I picked up a copy of Rare Replay for you, right? Like, once this whole mess is over and I'm coming over to your place, I'm playing some Battletoads Arcade. And I'm leaving it with you, because you have an X-Bone and I don't. Plus, you wanted to play... I forget which game is on there that you wanted to play, that you were super excited about. Original Donkey Kong creator, Shigeru Miyamoto. I mean, there's like 20 games on Rare Replay, so I'm pretty hype. Like, I know there's other stuff in there we'll both just screw around with. And it gives us something good to do during those, like, random downtimes of us just being bored. Alright, guys, let's see what the final percentage was. How was our final percentage? 79%. It's a C+. It's not bad. And is there a way I can check from stream to see if any of my people are live? If you enjoy this, please give me a follow. We are trying to hit affiliate within the next 2 weeks. If you are on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe for more of this glorious content, where we will be bringing you Harambe Country 2 tomorrow night. Darth is online. Let's go ahead and Darth Cancipus. That's right. The sooner we hit affiliate, the sooner Nebros can provide some sexy robot emotes. Good night, Trash.